All right, this pet segment is sponsored by Mount Pleasant Pets. Shopping for a home is stressful, but it's even harder when you've got your pet. And our next guest solves that problem. Charleston's pet realtor, Suzie Smith, is here with Bill Macchio. How are you guys doing?
Good. How about you?
Great.
Charlie's back in town. And Suzie, who do we have here?
We have Mac.
Mac.
My rescue dog.
Why did you get involved with a realtor in your magazine and in your life and everything else that's going on?
Well, you know, Tom, the bottom line is when people buy houses and they own pets, and we are in, you know, the Mount Pleasant and Charleston is the most popular city for pets in the United States, according to Realtor.com. But the realtors that deal with pet-friendly families, that pet-friendly family has special needs, and I feel the pet-friendly realtors know how to handle that. And Suzie is a pet-friendly realtor.
Yeah.
How do you feel about you know, being a pet-friendly realtor in such a friendly city? I mean, at one time, you know, Charleston and Mount Pleasant, friendliest city in the United States.
Right,
Yeah.
right. Very friendly to pets too. You
Yes.
know, so it's awesome. It's a lot of fun. You go to all of these different places. They have open their places to pets.
Sure.
You know. A lot of the bars and restaurants have yappy hours. You can go to some of the splash parks that have dog days, and you can bring your dog with you there to play, that type of thing. So it's a lot of fun. There are a lot of dog parks and a lot of walkability. So it's a great community to be in. And the fact that the community is so responsive to rescue and adoption, too. That's a big part of our community, and it's a lot of fun. Very embracing.
What are some of the needs that families need to have for their four-legged friends, especially when they're, you know, looking for a house? Right?
Well, you know, it differs per family and per pet. You know, a smaller pet could be fine in a condo or a townhome, something like that. But you need to check the rules, the HOA guidelines, and see what's allowed, what's not allowed. You know, people with larger dogs like to have houses with yards so that they can put them out in the yard, and that, of course, requires fencing. So you need to either make sure you're finding a home with a fenced-in yard, or again, checking with guidelines to make sure that it can be fenced appropriately for your size dog. Also, making sure the community has availability for walking and dog parks and that type of thing. Hopefully, close proximity to animal shelters and those types of things. So all of those things I like to be able to share with clients. Older dogs sometimes have trouble going up and down stairs, so you have to be attentive to that. And a ranch home might be better. And people actually take their dogs into great consideration when they're buying a home, especially if they have an older dog or when the dog's going to be older soon, you know, that type of thing. Even steps inside the home can be important, because depending on where your dog sleeps, if you want him in your room and the master's up, you know, that can impact the dog and the dog's health.
And I'm sure a lot of them have multiple dogs, right?
A lot of people have multiple animals, dogs, cats, chickens, goats. I mean, it's not just limited to these, and you have to make sure that you can have those in the areas where you live.
I understand that. We're out of time. Thank you for being here today.
No, thank you.
Thank you so very much. Charlie Man, it's all about you.
Thanks for hosting.
Thank you.
We got more Low Country Live coming up tomorrow at 10 o'clock. It'll be on Thursday. That's